So we started male reproductive system. A lot of things were done. So today we'll just cover from the book and the basic intro more. So I'm sure you would have watched that video because this would be from book only. So before when I start, I would love to give you more information. So let's see. Before I just continue, first thing you'll see that male reproductive system have what? They have testes, right? These testes are simply primary sex organ. Primary sex organ, and you'll see that they also help in formation of sperm sometimes. But you'll see the testes are present in paired form. When these are present in paired form, they are termed as gonads. So we'll also discuss this in a detail for today. Then also we have other things like accessory glands and few other things. So ducts, which we also have ducts, but like this would be not about that, so we'll not discuss for now. Otherwise we're done with an intro class. So let's see today a little about gonads and these all structures. So let's see. So what you'll see, this kind of a structure. I'm not sure if it's blurred. So let's continue. Here we'll see a lot of things, so I'm just going to make the structure. This is a structure. First thing we all I'm sure you know the position. The male reproductive system hang out from a body a little. That's why, just because our body temperature is around 37 Celsius, and the sperm formation, spermatogenesis process can occur only when the temperature is around 34 to 35 Celsius. So I'm sure that's the reason. I'm sure that will be clear to you. Then comes the detail of this part. So what you'll see, I mentioned in the last video, but still if I would revise it again. First thing you'll see would be scrotum, which is simply the outer covering. Let me delete this picture. So here you will see scrotum. God, what's happening? Let me just see. So here will be scrotum. Then we also have another part like second layer, which would be second layer, that's also called as second layer is called as cremaster. These are simply skeletal muscles. This is going to be a detail about male reproductive system, like the structure, mainly the structure, everything. These are skeletal muscles. So what you'll see, this will help in position, and yes, as I just mentioned, that the temperature would be 34 to 35 Celsius for spermatogenesis process. That's why they hang a little out from the body. But what if it's a cold outside? So what they'll do, so these skeleton muscles help them to take in a little. So this means these are skeleton muscles, they help them in stretching, and these also when it's cold, cool, testes move up, so that's also done by skeletal muscle. Then we also have third layer, which I'm just mentioning with orange color. So here comes the third one layer, that's called as deritus. These are simply smooth muscles. These are also smooth muscles. Scrotum contract, and when scrotum contract, the size becomes smaller. That's also for this deritus. To look into this will be done by deritus. Then comes our another part. Okay, so first thing you will see, we have this kind of structure. These are called as these are called as testes. This is testes for suppose. What you'll see in this structure, we will see so many other structures. These are called as lobules. So in each testis there are around 250 lobules in each, right? Then what you'll see, if we just enlarge this lobule, so I'm just enlarging this a little bigger in size. Oh god, I'm not able to erase it. So if these are the lobules. So what we'll see in this structure, we'll see something like these. These are called as seminiferous tubules. Seminiferous tubules. So these are present in lobules. In each lobule there are 1 to 3 seminiferous tubules. What does they do? They does sperm production, seminiferous sperm production. What else you'll see? You'll see another thing as well. So after seminiferous tubules, we also have another structure. If I just make it, so this is going to be a detail here. So you'll see if this is the seminiferous tubules. I have just enlarged that. These are present in testes like 1 to 3. Then what you'll see here, you'll see another kind of cell. What is that? That's again divided into like parts like these. Cells like here, something like this. Then what you will see, you'll also see, so here comes these cells. These are round like a structure. These are called as setoli, or these have other names as well. These are also called as nurse cells. These are also called as substantial cells. So why are these important? They're very much important just because they provide nutritions. They provide nutrition. They provide nutrition, and nutrition to what? To germ cells. And these are also important because they act as a macrophages. Macrophages. So I'm sure it's clear. Then we also have other cells. What are these? So here, this side the structures are called as setoli. Then the round like structure termed as here, these are called as what? These are called as germ cells. Germ cells, or we simply call this as spermatogonia process. Spermatogonia. Then you'll also see a kind of junction if these cells are present here. So these are called as junction. So this is termed as a light junction. Then we also have other things in this structure. Just make the black. So what you'll see here, you will see here or here somewhat. I've just made here so that I could write. So these are called as Leydig cells. Leydig cells. These are also called. These are present in. These are also called as interstitial cells. Why? Because they provide what? They provide kind of. They have interstitial fluids, so they provide lubrication and these all structures. So that's why these are quite important. And in this Leydig cells, we have one more structure that's quite important. So if I just mark a star here, I'm sure you won't mind it. So here comes the star. This star represent here is one important part, and here's kind of cells. So I love to write it over here. So here comes these are androgens. What are these? These are simply major testosterones. So this means these are quite important. I'm sure it's clear to you. Then comes our, like, this is done. So if I just revise from the book, if it's clear. So first thing, we're discussing male reproductive system. The male reproductive system consists of internal and external genitalia. I was done with these in last video, but I'm sure if you are new or you have not watched that video, I can give you a little intro, or I'll just write it like accordingly. So male reproductive consists of internal and external genitalia, so which are present here somewhere, which is not perfect picture right now. So it consists of internal and external genitalia. Then internal genitalia, which have so many other parts like paired gonads, which are testes I mentioned, and they also have testes, and testes are where sperms are produced, and they also have accessory structure which stores the sperm. So this is something which I have not discussed because I'll discuss in the next video. or yes, then we also have singular testes, and these all sperm production, produce secretion, activate and nourish them. And we have penis like structure, which penis is an external structure, scrotum which is outer covering where these hang. So I'm sure it's clear to you. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.